Hey guys, it's Carla.
And I'm Caesar, and we went to see Beyonce, so let's talk about it.
Hey,
Hey.
Renaissance tour.
Yep, we went September 4th, which is also Beyonce's birthday. So we got to see the Beyonce birthday show, which was on the last day of her SoFi Stadium tour.
Right.
Tickets went on sale for this back in February, and I was able to buy us tickets in the very back section. And the tickets I got, I'm very transparent about it because it was a deal, $75 per ticket.
It really was.
And now looking, even now that she sold tickets that you couldn't even see the stage for 150, like we got lucky where we were at.
Were those resale or were that's how much they were?
They were, original.
Dang.
They were on sale from
That's wild.
verified fan or whatever.
Yeah, good job. We really did get lucky. When I think when I told people that we were going, like a lot of people were surprised, but I kept telling people the same thing, like, oh yeah, they were only $75.
Yeah, so that was at SoFi Stadium, and we got the tickets. We were excited, but that was 7 months ago,
and it went by so quick.
It really did. Then a couple days before, like a couple weeks, actually, like maybe a week or two before the concert, Beyonce posted on her Instagram that she wanted everybody that was going to her tour to wear like silver or like disco balls, basically.
Yeah, anything like reflective.
So then we're like, oh shit, now we got to plan what we're gonna wear to this thing because it's specifically requested by Beyonce.
Right.
So
couldn't let her down on her birthday.
Yeah, exactly. And it actually went up till like the very last minute that we got our outfits right.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, I ordered a dress on Poshmark and unfortunately it never got sent to me. And I honestly think that maybe they like had a better offer on it because they were offering it for 20 and I asked if they would do it for 17 and they said yes, but then they never sent it. So I canceled it the first day that I was able to. And because I figured even if they sent it that day, I wasn't going to get it on time. That was on the 1st.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really worried because I was going to try, but if it didn't happen, like I just had a feeling something was going to like work out.
Yeah.
And so on Sunday night, we went to hang out with our friends. At this point, I still had Monday morning to figure it out. I figured.
This is Sunday going into Monday, which is the day of the show.
Yeah. And we hung out with friends. It was our friend's birthday celebration, and his wife had a dress. Well, they're both our friends, but our friend Michelle had a dress for me. She had 3 options for me to choose from. Thank goodness. The one that would have been like the most fun to wear was just a little bit too small. And then the one that I ended up wearing was like super like flattering still and like still really fun, just like more not as like I guess reflective.
But still a little bit.
Yeah, no, it still was, and it still definitely was on theme. So thank you so much, Michelle.
Yeah, so then for me, I still didn't know what to wear because I work at a place where we resell clothes. So I was like, I had my eye for the last 2 weeks since she announced that. Like, okay, I gotta find something, and I did. I ended up getting help from a coworker, and they found me a jacket that was like silver.
Nice.
It was pretty shiny, so it worked out. And then I just wore it. I bought it that day, and I wore it to the concert, and I realized that it was like falling apart, but still.
It was still really
good
cool
at the concert. Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll show video.
Yeah, we'll have videos showing right now what we're talking about for that.
Yeah.
So we got our outfits the day of the concert. Monday we were ready to go, and we drove because we are based out of Orange County, which is in Southern California. We just drove up like an hour. It was like 50 minutes to get to the SoFi Stadium.
It was a holiday, so I think that helped that there wasn't like a ton of traffic for sure.
Yeah, Labor Day. So we got there pretty quickly. The traffic was only for the Beyonce concert. And then we walked in to SoFi Stadium, and I had never been there before. Had you?
I had it.
No. So how was that experience for you?
I loved it. It's so nice. It's, I don't know, it just looks like a piece of art, like, I don't know, like a museum or something. It's beautiful. And the way that it's constructed and like you're kind of underground, or I don't even know. I don't remember, but I just felt like it was really cool to like be able to like look out and like you can see the sky because it's kind of open.
Yeah, it's like it's covered, but it's not completely closed.
Right.
And so that was cool. And it's like it was built a couple years ago, so it was like nice to be in somewhere so brand new.
Yeah. And that screen was so like crisp.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice.
Oh yeah, so we were sitting at the seats. When we got to our seats, it was like at an angle, so we couldn't see the stage setup, but we could see like the stage itself
where it sticks out.
And then even the runway that they have that goes to the middle of the stadium. So we got to see Beyonce like in person most of the time, and there was a screen above, like on the higher levels, that showed you like what was going on stage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, when we got there, I had heard that DJ Khaled was going to open, but it was actually K Tronada.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, it was a really good set from K Tronada. Just played all the hits.
Yeah.
And it was just unexpected because I didn't know that he was going to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, I had no idea. At first, we thought that it was just like
random DJ.
Yeah, because we thought that it was like before the opener.
Yeah.
But it was still cool. We had seen K Tronada before, but yeah, I didn't. I guess I just figured it would be cool to see DJ Khaled, but like it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that maybe, I mean, the people that did come out, I was obviously like super excited about, but I maybe thought that they were going to do more for her birthday. I don't know what more they could have done, but like maybe more like guests or something, because the first couple shows didn't have guests, right?
Yeah, well, during DJ Khaled's set. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So that's why the only reason that we want to watch DJ Khaled is because he always brings out special guests. That could have it would have been like more pumped up for the show. Yeah. But I think K Tronada's set was really good too. Though.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah. So that was so then at like 9:05, Beyonce finally came out. And
you checked the time?
Well, yeah, it says right here on the set time.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
9:05 and it was a great time. And she came out, and there was a moment where people just kind of took it in that she was standing there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I think that it definitely took a second for it to hit me for sure.
They were like, oh shit, Beyonce's here. And it was cool. I mean, it started with visuals obviously on the screen of the stage, and it was just her, but then her songs that she started with were not like bangers per se. They were more like slower songs. Mm-hmm. So and it felt like more of a like, hey, I'm here. Let's like, thank you for being here. Like it was just more like a raw thing. Mm-hmm. Even though like it's been the same songs the whole tour, it was cool to see like that moment that it was like just about I love you guys basically to the fans.
That's really cool. Do you think that was for every tour, or was that for her birthday?
No, that was for every tour. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was just. I think because the rest of the songs were more high energy, it was like a good thing to start with. Where it's like, okay, let's process this together, and then we'll get dancing.
Mm-hmm. A little gradual introduction. I'm sure, like, good for her to warm up too.
Yeah, and so that was the first part. There was also a tribute to Tina Turner, one of the songs that she did towards the end of that first set, because she broke it down by sections. So then after the first section, she would go to the back and like I guess change outfits. And there'd be like a whole stage change as well. Yeah. And that happened a lot during the show. That was the only like slow part, I guess.
Yeah, but there was always something going on, like something to watch instead. But it, I appreciated it because then it like gives you a chance to run and get like, go to the restroom or get more food or drinks or whatever.
It's true. It's also a 3-hour show, so it makes sense why she would take little breaks.
Yeah. And it was cool seeing all the outfit changes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so a lot of them were like unique to like maybe 1 or 2 tour stops because every time she has a different outfit, she'll post on Instagram. You're like, holy shit. Yeah. So cool. So then after the slow songs, which included some of her like older stuff, it was the beginning of the Renaissance acts of the show. And of course, it started with the first song off Renaissance, I'm That Girl. And yeah, I mean, after that, it was just banger after banger. Cozy, Alien Superstar, Lift Off. And I think it's because a lot of the songs like blend well together, so they kind of have to be played one after the other.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because that's why you got the next part of it, which was "Cuff It," which is one of my favorite songs, "Energy," and then "Break My Soul." Because those songs had to go, well, at least "Energy" and "Break My Soul" had to go together.
Okay, yeah, no, that does make sense.
Yeah, so this is crazy how many songs she was able to fit into the set list, even though it was a long set. Like, right. She would throw in like "Lift Off" is a Kanye West and Jay-Z song that wasn't. It's not like her. It is. She's featured on it, but it's not like she would do that all the time. You know?
So that's cool that it's like she'll probably never perform that again, or if she does, like
it won't be the same.
Yeah.
Then after that, it was Formation, which is a great song,
Mm-hmm.
and then Diva, Run the World, and then at My Power was when Blue Ivy came out to do a
That was so cool.
yeah. The,
Yeah.
the whole tour,
What a
Blue Ivy's been
legend.
doing it, but every time it gets better and better.
Yeah. And I think she also has different outfits
Mhm.
every time. So that was cool to see. But yeah, like her energy, she's just like already so like comfortable up there. It's like it's cool to see like how much more she'll do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out to Blue Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
That was when I was like, damn, have you ever felt like not cool in front of a teenager? I
She's a teenager.
don't know, like a little kid, I guess.
Yeah.
A young kid.
Yeah.
And then I mean, that was just like dead middle of the set list because we still had a lot more to go.
Did you have a
Uh,
favorite part?
so far of the stuff that we had talked about,
Mm-hmm.
well, Cuff It was one of my favorite songs. It was great to hear that live.
I like doing the ad libs together, like all the ones that we do to ourselves.
Yeah.
It was cool to do it live with Beyonce.
And then, yeah, so then after that, more bangers. Love on Top, which is a really great highlight of the show.
That was really cool. Yeah.
But that one's like, that's like a classic. Oh,
Yeah, but that's the one that she had us sing like the chorus over and over
yeah.
until like it kind of like died out a little bit. Then she was like, okay.
Yeah,
But I
'cause
wonder what's the
crowd kept
longest.
going and going.
Yeah. I wonder what's the longest that it's gone.
Yeah, that was cool. And then after that, it was Crazy in Love, and then there was a break. But then after the break, the person that came back to sing a song was Diana Ross,
Mm-hmm.
which was crazy.
Wild.
Diana Ross sang her song "Love Hangover," which is one of my favorite Diana Ross songs. And then she had the whole crowd sing "Happy Birthday" to Beyonce.
Mm-hmm. That was really cool. I was curious if you knew, like, was she just a big influence for her?
Yeah, I mean, I think especially in this one too, because she was like that original kind of like the image that Beyonce has on Renaissance, like disco queen. That was like Diana Ross.
Okay.
So it makes sense that she would have a heavy.
I don't know her music, but that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, so that's why it would be the influence.
Okay. Super
Um,
cool.
And then so even the songs that she played after that one, after the Love Hangover, like Plastic Off the Sofa, Virgo's Groove, those are all kind of inspired by like the 70s style that Diana Ross kind of did.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then Heated,
Heated.
which I didn't know until people told me on YouTube that it was
Over and over.
co-written by Drake. That was a highlight of the whole thing for me too.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Your favorite song? My favorite part was of all the favorites was probably when Kendrick came out.
Yeah, so after towards the end of the set list, she did "America Has a Problem," and then Kendrick Lamar popped out wearing construction tape around himself. That's what it looked like, and he did his verse off "America Has a Problem," but there was a problem at the SoFi Stadium because they didn't. The mics were not working.
Yeah.
So even at the beginning with Diana Ross's set, she was like, you couldn't hear what she was saying, but then they turned it on pretty quick. But for Kendrick, it was like only the last 30 seconds of his verse that we heard. But as far as I know, that's the only time they performed that song together.
Oh, wow.
So that was cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. So, I knew too, I had, if you see in my Instagram story, I said that I knew that from the day that I bought the tickets in February, I was like, Kendrick's got to be there. It's her birthday.
Yeah.
It's in Inglewood. And it happened.
Manifested it.
And then she wrapped it up with Summer Renaissance, and there was like a whole big dance off with her, the dancers that she had.
That was like an outro.
And then her like ascending to the ceiling.
Oh, that was really cool. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. It's just so perfect because she's literally an angel and she's just like floating.
Yeah, and that's how it felt.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. So that was it. Yeah, after that, after 3 hours, it was midnight and it was time for us to go home. It took us a long time to get home because of the fact that it took the parking lot. I was thinking about it and I was like, there's no other way. Like, you're going to have a lot of people in a stadium. Like, they're all going to try to leave at the same time. And that's just how it works.
You're bound to run into this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, even though everything is modern and organized, which I thought it pretty much was up until like leaving. It's just a lot of people trying to leave a stadium at once.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nonetheless, one of the best shows I've been to, Beyonce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I think it took me a while to process it because I was just like once Beyonce was out there, like it took a second for it to like hit me. And then I feel like days later I was still like, oh my God, like we really saw her. Like it was really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That was our Beyonce video. An amazing show. And I hope you enjoyed the visuals as well that we included with this one. Follow us on Instagram. You can follow me at I am Caesar Rod. Where can they follow you?
You can follow me at Carla La Rod 89.
Hell yeah. Check out our podcast where we talk about Beyonce and other things as well. We don't just talk about Beyonce. We talk about people's problems. We try to help them with it. And then we also do music reactions. So yeah.
That's it, guys. Thank you for watching.
Bye. Check us out.